I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Da-da-da. To catch 'em all is my real test. To train them is my cause. Hello everyone, Orb the Q here, and welcome, one and all, to a brand new live reaction brought to you in part by Orb the Q. In today's episode, we're going to be going over the Pokemon Direct for June 5th, 2019. And this is no episode, because this is actually live here with Pikachu. Hello everyone, good morning. Happy Wednesday to everyone out there. I hope everyone out there is having a wonderful afternoon. So, okay. Woo! I am super excited, super stoked about this. I hope everyone out there is also excited. And thank you guys so very much for coming on in today. I hope everyone out there is having a wonderful morning, and I hope you're all excited for some brand new Pokemon news. Tune in for roughly 15 minutes of new information on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield for Nintendo Switch in a live-streamed Pokemon Direct presentation. So yes, there's that, guys. I hope that each of you are excited because, oh my gosh, I am super duper excited. Like, my gosh. We've been waiting for this news for like almost 4 months now, and finally we get some Pokemon Sword and Shield news. Like, literally, we don't even know that much about the new Pokemon games, except for the fact that they are going to have 3 starters that we pretty much figure would be Fire, Grass, and Water, which of course is Grookey, Sobble, and Scorbunny. Which, obviously, I'm going to be picking Scorbunny because Team Scorbunny, hashtag Scorbunny. So you better pick that Scorbunny, guys, because it's going to be great. Hope everyone out there is having a wonderful morning. And if you guys are excited, make sure to hit that like button down below, and of course, subscribe below. Now, before we do get on into it, we're going to go ahead and check out the previous stuff that we've seen from the Pokemon Direct, which of course would be Pokemon Sword and Shield. We're going to go ahead and check that out real quickly. That Bald Gamer is also doing a live reaction as well, which is pretty cool. There's us. We've got, how about we go back to trailer? Here we go. We'll do the trailer, and we're gonna show this off real quickly. So if we come on down, I guess GameSpot trailers wouldn't be a bad idea. So yeah, this here is Pokemon Sword and Shield. So, of course, we only got this trailer. This is the only trailer that we've seen thus far, where we've got this kid here who looks like a young English lad, and of course the Scottish girl. And then we've got pretty much a gist of what Galar region is going to be. Basically, it's going to be an English type of region with a bunch of English region-based stuff. So all the buildings and stuff look really nice and amazing. The landscape is beautiful. There's even like little patterns within the grass itself. Like these little creature not creature things, but people things that are like on the hills and everything. And it looks really cool. And it should be coming up here actually. Yeah, right there, yeah! That's what I'm talking about. There's also some pretty cool places I'd like to see, like that glittering cave. It kind of reminds me of the cave from X and Y a little bit. But other than that, that's all we have so far as Pokemon Sword and Shield. Plus, of course, these starters right here. None of this is actual game footage, of course. Like, we haven't yet received any final game image work because they were still in production and still probably are in production. Scorbunny, though! Hashtag Team Scorbunny. Yes! And, of course, we've got Sobble! Ah, Sobble's so cute, though. Sobble also is very sad. Oh, poor Sobble. Aw, he's so cute. Oh, look at Sobble! And then Grookey! There's Grookey right here. Grookey is probably the best grass starter I've seen in a long while. Not to put down Rowlet or anything. Rowlet was pretty cool, but Decidueye, it was okay. But basically, that there is Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, just to catch you guys up on it. Now, what essentially is going on in this trailer is, of course, you get the opening shot, which is, of course, Route 1, going into the first little city here of the Galar region. at least the city that you come from and whatnot. I assume this is probably it anyway. If not, then maybe it's the city you go to. But we could also check out a quick map real quick of the Galar region, just to pinpoint some certain things here in a moment, before we do actually get this reaction underway. Right here looks to be a grass type gym, so gym battles are going to be coming back. It looks like we're going to have gym leaders again, which is cool. Alola was a pretty neat takeaway from the gyms, but obviously that's like a one generation type of thing. We kind of want to keep the gyms from now on. We don't want to outright get rid of them, to be honest. And it looks like right here there's some sort of ancient rock or something. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the henges of England. So maybe it's going to go into the lore of that a little bit. Like maybe it'll talk about what happened 5,000 years ago or something. Because that's about the time that Stonehenge came about in England. And then if we come over to this next shot, you get the trainer's house here. Either the girls or the boys' house. It depends on who you check. And of course my headphones are sliding off me. Pardon me on that one. But yes, this here is a pretty nice looking house. It's got these vines all over it, and it's really interesting to look at, considering that, I mean, you would think that they would be like taking care of the house more, but it also kind of gives off like that vibe of mysticality to it and whatnot. And if we come over to here, we've of course got the male protagonist right here. The male protagonist, he's looking pretty decent. He looks like an English chap, if I do say so. He is looking spunky, ready for battle. That's all I can say. There's not too much going on with him. Not too much going on with either of the characters yet. I mean, here's the Scottish girl, and of course everyone's going crazy over the Scottish girl, giving her a Scottish accent, which is kind of getting out of hand, to be honest. Oh boy. Good old Scottish. Gotta love them, gotta love them. And then right here, you see them just taken away from there. This, like, looks totally like the first woods area, like the woods that you would go to for the first time. Like some sort of backway area. So it looks like it might be something to do with, like, the first bit of the game. That you might have to trek into there. Maybe that's where you end up, like, meeting the professor or meeting the bad guys or something for the first time. And then right here is that the return of that grass gem right there. And then of course this here is the Steel Industrial City right here, which is really cool looking actually. Like I could get a shot of, I can't even get a shot of what I truly want here. Doesn't really show it too much. It's only like quick snippets here and there of certain things. Of course, Pikachu returns. Thank you, Pikachu. Thank you, Pikachu. You're good, Pikachu. And of course, we've got Minccino who's going to be in this game apparently. Good deal. No new Pokemon just yet. And of course, we've got other old Pokemon that we can see here. We've got this neat looking snow area here, which is really, really cool. I actually like the snow area just because of this town center sort of thing. And how there's like that building in the background. It kind of reminds me of like a Greek city because of that building. But at the same time, it also reminds me of a Russian city because of the layout of the city's part here. And also the flags too. Those flags are cool. Which, if you notice up here, it looks like there is some sort of monarchy going on in Galar region. So maybe there's some sort of like Queen of England who does rule over this place. And then there's some sort of castle. I'm wondering if there's like different colors to each of the cities for these castles, and maybe each of those flags represent the lord of that city. So that's going to be really interesting to see. Like it's possible too, the gym leaders could be the lords of each of the towns. And here's that little thing that's in the ground again. It's like one of those alien circle things or whatever. Actually, that looks very much like an alien. Like, look at these. These guys look alienish. And maybe that's Lord Helix, our savior. Praise be to the Helix. And this right here, this is the glittering cave that I was talking about earlier. This reminds me a lot of that glittering cave from Pokemon X and Y. I really can't wait to see what it looks like for realsy. I mean, granted, we've already seen it before with X and Y, but it still looks pretty and pretty cool too. And this, of course, looks like it's the professor's lab, so that's going to be really interesting to go into. I love how the professor's desk has like that little Pokeball there, and it just has like all this neat design to it. It shows that they put into a lot of effort with this. You can even see some berries there in the display case or whatever that is. Of course, we've got the 3 starters. We've got Score Bunny right here. Score Bunny looking hot. He's looking lit, man. Better than litten. Man, I'm actually loving Score Bunny's freaking design. Look at his eyes. His eyes are so cute, and they got the little red going on inside of there, showing his fire aspect. Aw, yeah. Then you got Sabo over here. Sabo looks so cute, yet so sad. And his description, like, his Pokedex, like, thing is so sad. But I do love how he does that little pose with his hands there, and it's so cute. Oh, look at Sabo! And if we come on over to the next one, we've of course got Grookey. Grookey is an interesting Pokemon. I can't wait to see what he's like, because Grookey is going to be interesting to see in battle. I'm not sure if he's going to be like a physical attacker or a special attacker. I'm assuming physical attacker just because of what he was doing with the little stick there. But I think what he's going to end up evolving into is going to be really cool. It's probably going to be music based, I feel like, just because he's doing the little tap of the drums right there on that rock, which is going to be cool. Cool to see indeed. So yes, that is the gist of Pokemon Sword and Shield. And of course right here, we've got the Pokemon Direct all set up and ready for us. We've set it to like mode, so you better like that Direct because my goodness, it's going to be amazing. Also, look how crazy the Pokemon Direct chat is going right now. There are currently 65,000 people watching this right now. That includes all the other people who have it set to stream. So that means that there's actually additional people watching this as we speak through other people's streams, including That Bald Gamer. Speaking of That Bald Gamer, if you guys haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to That Bald Gamer and to Adron Gaming as well. They just recently did an episode of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So if you guys want to check out that series, make sure to check it out on their channels. I sometimes tune on in, but usually I work Mondays, so it's kind of unfortunate. But that's okay. And one bit of news for today's stream, after we do the Pokemon Direct, we're going to be switching on over to Pokemon Let's Go. So if you guys want to check that out as well, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe to see more. And I hope everyone out there is having a wonderful, wonderful morning. So thank you guys so very much. We're 10 minutes away from the Pokemon Direct starting up here. After the Pokemon Direct, we'll be playing Pokemon Let's Go. We're going to be catching all the Pokemon. You guys will be able to trade with me. I will not be doing battles as I don't have a team yet, because my team is not that good just yet. And of course, too, my team is not quite up there as far as EVs go. Like, they're not fully trained. Let's just say that. I get that they do get boosted down to level 50 or up to level 50 or whatever from where they are, but no, my Pokemon have not been properly trained yet, so they still need to be trained. I don't even have that good of a moveset for my Pokemon just yet. But we're going to be going ahead, catching every single Pokemon that we can. We're going to try to get the Shiny Charm today in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And yeah. So, tell me, how is everyone out there today? Here's Pikachu. Say hi to Pikachu. Yeah.
Pika Pika! Pikachu! Pikachu!
Oh my goodness gracious. Look how crazy it is. 73.8 thousand people watching this direct. And it hasn't even started yet. There's only a few minutes until it starts. And it looks like it actually has officially started streaming, but the Pokemon Direct still is yet to start. It's going to be starting up here within the next few minutes. I'm going to go ahead, blow it up to full screen so that way we're ready for it. And we want the full picture, so we're going to do that. Sorry, Nintendo. I do like your little branding that you have there, but sometimes it takes away from it, even by the slightest amount. Because what if something pops up down in the corner and we don't realize it because of that little Nintendo logo? Of course, all props go to Nintendo. Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you, Pokemon Company. And of course, thank you, Game Freak, to bring us Pokemon for over 20 years. They've been bringing out Pokemon to us, and I am super excited for the first Pokemon main series to be on the Nintendo gaming console, home console that is. technically it's a hybrid console. It's not just a home console, it is a handheld console. So it is the first time it is going to be on home console. However, the Pokemon main series games will be on the Switch coming either later this year or the start of next year. We're going to be finding out here in several minutes. Now, real quick though, before we do start that, I do need some food, so I'm gonna eat a little bit of donuts. Regardless though, thank you guys so very much for stopping on by. I hope everyone out there is having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you guys so very much for coming through. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe to see more. And of course, subscribe if you guys want to see more content, especially Pokemon Let's Go content and Pokemon Sword and Shield content. Jelly-filled donuts, as Brock would call them. Yep, that's enough of my donuts for now. That's all I needed. For now. I'm too excited to eat right now. Currently, we got a Pokemon Direct coming out pretty soon. I am super stoked for it. Of course, I'm going to tweet this out once again. It's already been tweeted out, but may as well tweet it out some more. There we go, tweet that out. My card validator is definitely incorrect. Oof. Need to validate that. Sometimes it doesn't show the right little thing, like it doesn't show the actual thumbnail or the actual live stream. It sometimes is like days behind, which can be crazy, very, very crazy. So yes, we currently are about 20 minutes into this live stream. 5 minutes away from the actual Direct. We're going to be playing some Pokemon Let's Go right after this, so I hope you guys are excited for that. Thank you guys so very much for stopping on in. If you do have Pokemon Let's Go and would like to go ahead and share me some of your Pokemons and stuff like that, we do have the little friend code right there underneath of me. We also have a Discord, so if you want to join the Discord, you can join using that Discord code. We have a Twitch that you can watch on, and we also have a YouTube, which is actually my main place. I've got 492 subs, 492. We're 8 away to 500. If you guys want to help out, that would be really, really cool, because once we hit 500 subscribers, we're going to be going ahead, taking each of our Nintendo Switch games and presenting them. In a fashion, I should probably not be presenting them. Also, dudes, look at the, like, rim of the Pokemon Sword and Shield layout here for the Pokemon Direct. It looks so cool. They end up having theirs, and mine actually kind of clashes with it, which is cool. It's okay. They have it gradienting to white, so I might actually change mine to white as well, with a white center gradient. Because mine is just going straight from blue to red. Actually, it's more like a magenta color. It's not exactly a red, which is pretty cool. Now, here are my predictions. My prediction is that there is going to be a new evolution. I feel like this is where they're going to be revealing the legendaries. I don't think they're going to be showing off too much else other than the legendaries. A few new Pokemon, probably, I want to say 9 new Pokemon other than the legendaries. And then there's going to be a little bit of lore and stuff, but none of the Team Grunt stuff going on just yet. They're probably going to reveal a little bit as far as the Pokemon that you get to travel with and whatnot. So there's that. I'm going to bring this down so that way we're ready for this. Hoping this is at the right level, because I've never done a Pokemon live reaction. So there's that. I've never done a live reaction, period. This is actually going to be my first live reaction. Tune in for roughly 15 minutes of new information on Pokemon Sword and Shield. And also, this summer, out in Japan, Pokémon Evolution, the first movie, Evolution, is going to be coming out. It's going to be really cool to see that one come out here in America, because I cannot wait to see that in English, to see what they do, especially with the Vikings joke. Because, you know, Minnesota Vikings were a joke that they laid in that. It was crazy. It was crazy indeed. Yeah, I hope everyone else out there is excited for this. Look at the logos too. Like, the sword logo has it cut in half, and then you got the shield logo with the spiky shield going on. And that's pretty cool. I do like the font for each of them too. I love how the sword font is different than the shield font as well. Like, the sword font is, 1, italicized, and 2, the S is completely different than the S from shield. Who else here is excited? Oh my gosh. They're going to be going on the air here in just a couple of seconds here. Just a couple of minutes, rather. I'm super duper excited. As far as other predictions go, I don't see them doing too much with the Galar region itself, except for like maybe 3 different areas. I'm thinking they might show off that there will be gym leaders, just to clarify those gyms. They might not actually be called gym leaders. They might actually be called Lord of the Castles or something like that. We'll just have to wait and see as to what they say about that. I think, though, they will show off a couple of gym leaders, maybe even a few. Some new characters, of course. The Professor is one big one they might actually show off here today. And that one, I'm really excited. And a new evolution would be really cool to see, too. I think what they'll do is they'll probably show off the Bug evolution. They'll show off the evolutions for... I don't know if they'll show off the evolutions for the starters just yet. It might be too soon. But here's the biggest thing that they might be revealing today. They might end up being revealing, okay. They might not be revealing too much, but they'll still reveal some stuff, okay? Anyway, they might end up revealing today the release date to the game, which I honestly don't think it's going to be coming out this year. I think it might end up coming out towards the start of next year, but we'll just have to wait and see. There's a lot of things coming out at the end of this year, so I don't expect it to be anything huge here in the United States or even in Japan, because Death Stranding comes out in November. There's a couple of other good games coming out in November, December time. Alright. We're currently at 8:59, 1 minute away from the Pokemon Direct. I hope everyone out there is having a wonderful, wonderful day. If you haven't already, make sure to click that like button. Pikachu would much appreciate it. Look at Pikachu! Pika! Good old Pikachu here. Oh, cute Pikachu. So, let me ask you, what do you expect to find in the new Pokemon? Oh, it's here! Yes!
Welcome to Pokemon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today,
Oh my gosh.
I would like to provide the latest news.
Look at the Pikachu
about
over there.
Pokemon Sword and
See, it's
Pokemon
Pikachu.
Shield games.
Yes! Let's see it.
Again, please take a look at this video.
Ooh, right off the bat, we get a new video. Pokemon Switch, a new trailer. Ooh, listen to that music. Whoa, that was an awesome building. Hey, look at that kid. That's a new trainer. Is he the rival? Potentially. He might be. He looks rival ready, so I think he might be the new rival. Oh my gosh. Oh, this music is awesome. Who in the world? Is that the Professor? Whoa! Whoa! There's a sheep! Oh my gosh! Whoa, what in the world is that Pokemon? Oh, dudes, this Pokemon music! Dude, look at this fighter guy. He's throwing out a sock. What is that? What is that? Dude! Oh my god, look, that's a beautiful scenery! Oh, no beware, no beware. Oh my gosh, this is pretty. Oh. Look at the Mudsdale. Dude, what is with that bike? That bike was so cool. You saw those little ball things on it? What are those? That's different. Were those like steam vents or like waypoints? Whoa! Dude! They're fighting a mad enraged Gyarados right now! And they're all fighting together! Screw Pokemon XY, dudes! This is Pokemon friendship right here! What the? What? No! No! What did they do to Raichu? What is with Raichu? It's so huge! It's big! That's a big Pokeball! Giant Pokemon! They finally have giant Pokemon in the games! Whoa! Okay, what is with that dude? This is gonna be insane! Giant Pokemon? I was not expecting this! Dudes! Whoa! Who are you, dude? You are cool! Dragon Trainer? Oh my gosh, there's so much going on with this trailer!
Hello, I'm Masuda.
Junichi!
Hi, I'm Omori from Game Freak. What did you think of the video?
Oh, it was awesome. That was insane! That was by far the best Pokemon trailer ever!
Pokemon Shield to all of you around the world, right here from Game Freak's offices where development is underway.
Ooh. If it's still underway, that means it's probably not yet complete. Thus, probably not till next year will we see it.
After choosing Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble
Yes,
as your
Scorbunny.
first partner Pokemon, you will embark on an adventure to become the champion. Your journey will take you
Ooh,
to
look at the
vast,
fields
lush
there.
grasslands,
Do we get to
towns
plant
in
berries
which you will
there?
find humans and Pokemon working
Oh
together,
wow, that was
and
also a
many
new
other
Pokemon.
locations filled with rich personality.
Ooh, that's so cool. There's like a skip to my loom type of thing
Pokemon's the
there.
most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region.
Oh, I bet, especially with the giant Pokemon.
Across the
So
Galar
the
region,
stadiums are the gym
cheering
leaders.
crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers.
Okay, okay. That, is that the
These battles
parents?
is often broadcast on television in the Galar region as well. The most exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before.
Oh my
To tell you
gosh.
more about some
Look
of
at
the
that
Pokemon that
Pikachu.
reside in the
That is
Galar
such a
region,
weird looking
I'd like to
Pikachu.
hand it over to James, the art director on these games.
Jesse and James? Look at that sheep though, that sheep is so adorable.
I'm James Turner from Game Freak.
Hello.
I worked as the art director for these games. There are a lot of never-before-seen Pokemon that await you in the Galar region.
Yes, yes, yes.
But allow me to
New Pokemon.
introduce you to just a few of them.
Just a few. Here we go, here we go. Reveal.
The first Pokemon I'd like to show you.
Yes,
is
Wooloo.
Wooloo.
Oh, he's so
Pokemon's
cute.
defining
Ah, look at him just roaming the
characteristic is its fluffy
fields.
fur, which is treasured by weavers in a town in the Galar region, who use it to.
I was hoping there was going to be a
specialty
sheep
goods.
Pokemon in this region.
This Pokemon here is Gossifleur, the
Gossifleur.
flowering Pokemon.
Such a strange looking Pokemon, that's for sure. It's like a
Clean
bouquet.
air and water, and its
Aw.
pollen is said to have healing properties.
Healing properties.
This next
Ooh,
Pokemon
that sounds tasty.
is
I would
called
love some of that water.
A
Dreadnought?
bite Pokemon.
Oh my gosh.
Sharp and jagged
Even
edges
his name is so
to
intimidating.
bite off chunks of rock and iron. Its vicious nature makes it a difficult Pokemon to tame for all
Oh my
of the
gosh.
most experienced trainers. This Pokemon that can be seen
This one is so
flying steadily
cool.
through the sky.
It's like a crow. It's a crow. It's Corviknight. Oh man, I really want to see Corviknight in action.
As a flying taxi, which will take
Flying
the player
taxi?
back to any town he or she
Ooh.
has previously visited.
That's pretty cool.
As many of you already know, some Pokemon can evolve, changing their appearance and becoming stronger in the process.
Are we about to see some of them?
Is one of these Pokemon. When Gossifleur
Whoa, 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 whoa! What you doing to me, man? Oh, that is so cute!
Eldegoss.
Eldegoss, the cotton bloom
As you
Pokemon.
can see, there are now small
There's seeds inside of it.
across its fuzzy head.
Yeah.
These seeds are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon.
Oh, it's
That's
so
all I can
cute
show you
too.
this
I like it.
There are lots more Pokemon living in the Galar region for you to discover. Of course, you can look forward to finding many Pokemon you're already familiar with.
Of course, we've already seen a bunch in the last
As excited
trailer.
as we are to encounter the amazing variety of
I'm
Pokemon
excited.
that
Yes.
inhabit the Galar region.
There's the Galar region! So what are those red things? Why are the Pokemon so huge? Does it have something to do with 5,000 years
One of
ago?
the thrills of the adventure. And where you will find the widest variety of Pokemon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area.
So that's what that big wide open area is
This
called.
wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as the eye can see. Different Pokemon can appear depending on where you are and what the weather is like, meaning there will be new discoveries for you each day. Some of you
Ooh.
may already have noticed, but while adventuring through this area, you
That
have
was
control over the
pretty
camera,
cool.
allowing you to better search for items and Pokemon.
I'll have to definitely
Search
go
far
back
and
through
wide
and
for
just
tall
review
grass,
what's going
in the
on here.
skies above, and even
Because there's a
in the
lot
lakes,
going on all
but
at
you
once
never
here.
know what you might find. In certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives it incredible strength. This phenomenon is called Dynamaxing.
Dynamaxing?
Opens up new possibilities
Whoa.
in the heated battles performed by trainers and their Pokemon.
So are they actually
For more
large
details, I
Pokemon,
would like to
or are
turn it
they
over to
just
Ewald, the
transforming
planning
into
director
large
for the
Pokemon?
games.
Are they becoming Titans? Okay, they get bigger. I see what's going on. That's insane. How do they get so big and
Hi,
why?
I'm Ewald from Game Freak.
It's like Attack on Titan up in here.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Let me tell you more about the new Dynamax feature, which will surely bring about all new strategies to Pokemon battles.
Of course, it's a
Pokemon from the
special
Galar region
fifth
can
ability.
Dynamax to not
So
only become
that's...
massive in size, but also boost their power.
That was the UI for battling. Okay.
All the moves they know turn into powerful max moves.
Powerful maximums. Ooh. That sounds
Dynamaxing
dangerous.
can be used once per battle. However, the Pokemon will revert to normal after 3 turns.
Oh.
So, you need to choose wisely when to trigger it.
So there's also a time limit to it.
Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming a full-fledged Pokemon trainer in these games.
What about the wild Pokemon though?
Remember
Do they
that
stay
wild
as
area I told you about?
Dynamaxes?
If you connect to other players, you'll find more ways to play there.
Oh, I love how they're all
Their
connected.
features is called Max Raid Battles, in which 4 Pokemon trainers can join forces to challenge wild Dynamax Pokemon.
What? There's actually multiplayer type of stuff? Max Raid Battle.
The wild Dynamax Pokemon.
Oh,
is a
hell.
giant form for the entire battle.
So essentially you get to play
Not
with
only
other
that,
players
it
for
also has
like
special powers
the
that
first
make
time
it
in
an
forever.
extremely formidable opponent. Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid
We haven't
battle
seen something
will
like
be the
this since
Dynamax
Black 2,
Pokemon.
White 2.
So coordinating with your team will be crucial when taking on these powerful wild Pokemon.
Like, yes, you had the little Pokemon alleyway, but it's not like you could actually play with people. Back in Sun and Moon, and then X and Y, you couldn't really do that either. Even with the secret bases, you were just visiting people's bases. You weren't, like, with them.
Where you are in the wild area and the state of the weather. Among these different Pokemon are some that can only be caught after you defeat them in Max Raid battles. So we hope trainers will join forces and test their skills against a variety of Pokemon.
Now, is it specific to certain Pokemon, or can any Pokemon... No, because Grookey, remember?
Cooperative 4-player gameplay
Ooh,
against
this is
a
gonna be
single Pokemon,
huge.
which
No
is
pun
a first
intended.
for the main series of Pokemon games. It's going to be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality to tackle these battles with friends in person and experience the excitement together. You can also connect with other
Yes,
players.
okay,
over the
I was
internet
just
to
about to
enjoy
ask
playing
if
with
we
other
were able
trainers
to use
all
our
around
Nintendo
the world.
Online membership
So
to
I
use
hope you'll
this.
try max raid battles with all sorts of other players.
Oh man, this is gonna be exciting. There's the dragon guy! That was the rival, that's Professor. That might also be the
Next, I would
professor.
like to introduce some of the
There might be
people
two
you will
professors
encounter
this
on your
gen.
adventure.
It looks like the professor is
This
based
guy
off the
is
Queen of
greatest
England.
trainer in the
And that she
Gallery
does have a
region, and
granddaughter.
also the current champion. His name is Leon.
Leon, that's
In
such a
region where
good
Pokemon battles
name!
are so widely enjoyed, his undefeated record in official matches is all the more incredible.
Undefeated!
Popularity is
Oh,
only
snap.
enhanced by his shining personality, winning him the adoration of trainers across the region.
What in the world just happened
It's
here?
no exaggeration to say that he is the most prominent trainer in all of Galar. The champion has a younger brother, who also happens to be one of your rivals. His name is
Oh!
Hop.
Yo, Hop!
Dreams to one day
Why?
become champion, just like his
What is
elder
with
brother,
that name?
and he trains vigorously every day towards this goal.
That's actually pretty sick.
His journey through the Galar region begins on the
Is that a
same day as
Rotom
yours.
Dex? Those are Rotom Dexes! He has a Rotom Dex!
On your
We have
journey,
Rotom
you and Hop
Dexes!
will receive a great deal of support from these two characters.
Professors, yep.
Professor Magnolia is the professor of the Galar region and specializes in researching the Dynamax phenomenon. Sonia is her granddaughter and also
Yeah,
serves as
granddaughter,
her
I
assistant.
figured.
Their abundant wisdom and sound advice will
So
surely
are
come in
Sonia's
handy throughout
parents,
your
then.
adventure.
Hair twirl. Yeah, girl. I got that hair twirl too. See? I don't got any hair to reveal.
Next, I would like to talk
Then
about
there's
the
this guy.
Pokemon
This guy
gyms
looks
in
like he
Galar
plays
region.
rugby or something.
You and your rival will need to take on the Pokemon gyms throughout the region in order
Yes,
to
they
achieve your
are
goal of
Pokemon
becoming
gyms. Okay, cool,
champion.
cool.
These gym stadiums are constructed in very
So
special locations
huge.
that allow for Pokemon to be Dynamax.
Ooh.
The gym
So
leaders
basically,
also have extremely powerful Dynamax Pokemon on their teams, so you will need to counter them with some of your own.
oh. I could see a no Dynamax rule
Battles
being
between
played.
two
Ooh.
Dynamax Pokemon are explosive and will cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to reach its peak.
This is insane.
Let me introduce one of the gym leaders to you. This is the grass-type expert
Milo, of course. Of course his name
This
is
gym leader
Milo.
is
He
all
can't
about
get any
winning
more
battles
weird.
Alongside his trustworthy Pokemon, and you will have to overcome his tenacious fighting style to continue your
This
journey.
is by far one of the most interesting character designs ever.
Look forward to facing many
He
more
doesn't even
heated
have a
battles
nose.
against gym leaders over the course of your adventure.
Hi, Kaylee.
We've shown up
Welcome,
quite a bit
welcome.
today. But I have one more video I would like you to see.
There's still one more?
Please take a look.
Hello. Not actual game footage, but look at this. The legendaries! Whoa! Oh! What? He's got a sword in his mouth! They are wolves! They are wolves! Oh my gosh. They're so similar to each other. Hello. They're not oppositions. They're not opposing each other. They're facing another foe. Oh my gosh.
The
Who are
two
they gonna
Pokemon you
face?
saw in the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region, called Zacian and Zamazenta.
Zacian, Zamazenta.
Look forward to discovering for yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
So Zasha is basically Zoro from One Piece up in
I hope
here.
you enjoyed today's
Just with
Pokemon
one
Direct.
sword, but still
Of
holding a
course,
sword in his mouth.
What we revealed today is just a small part of what you will find in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. There are many more Pokemon and interesting characters for you to discover in the Galar region.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be
We're
awesome.
putting everything we've got here at Game Freak into making Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
The Galar region.
Please look forward to it.
Ooh, I am so looking forward to it.
Thanks to all of our guests from Game Freak. Finally, I would like to announce the
You mean
release
this
date.
football? Yeah.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield will be
Whoa.
available on
This
November
year?
15th,
It really is coming out this year?
global simultaneous release. And starting
So
today,
soon.
you
Double
can pre-order
pack.
a special double pack. Stay tuned for more information. I hope you will look forward.
Oh
to the
man,
new
I want that
Pokemon
double
Center
pack.
Gallery.
That's so cool.
Thank you for watching.
Okay. Okay, I am super stoked for this. Yeah! Oh, you meant mute? Oh snap, my mute is so far away from me. I can't reach that from here. But yeah. I'll go ahead and grab that here actually before I start the next bit of the stream. But yes, thank you guys so very much for tuning on in. Oh my gosh, that was insane. Okay, so there's a lot to review on this now. There is so much to review. Okay, first off, what in the crazy heck, man? This is insane. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna actually watch this thing all the way through again. Starting off from the trailer itself. We're gonna watch it all the way through. No talking, no talking. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I said no talking, but I gotta see that again. I missed what that city was. Alright, here we go. No talking for real.
Again,
Let's see what this is
take a look
about.
at this video.
Like, oh my gosh. Okay. So, you saw how the Scottish girl just threw that Pokeball, right? Let the memes continue. Let's just say, as soon as I saw that, I could just see how many memes there would be about that. She's gonna be just doing all these different Pokemon Olympic games, or Pokemon, like, games, like, how they have those games out in Scotland with the log throwing and whatnot. Except it's gonna be with Pokeballs, and she'll be throwing around giant Sudowoodos. It's gonna be crazy. Yo, what's up, Connor? Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so very much for stopping on by. Thank you so very much for coming on through today. How are you today, Connor? Oh my gosh, this game is crazy. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on over through all this here. I'm gonna do a little bit of speculation, analysis, and whatnot. And we're also going to see what else is here in the gallery region that we ended up missing. We're gonna take it like mostly frame by frame. So I am gonna actually turn down the playback speed down to 0.25 just to go slowly through it. Hey, yeah! That's good to see. That's good to hear. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first off, you got these little buildings over here, right? Those are really cool buildings, first off. Those are very Galar-based. I don't know what that means. They look English, essentially. They look like English buildings. So, here we go. We've got this little train station here. So we get to see more of what the train station is. We can't really see what it says on there. I mean, besides, the Pokemon language is actually different from human normal language. But otherwise, it's really cool. And then you get this, clock tower up over here in the station. So there's going to be stations that you can travel from city to city through the trams by the looks of it. And right here, you can see a neat little Pokemon Center roof right here. I love the Pokemon Center roofs. They put a lot of detail into the framework of it, as well as to the tiles as well. It's a very different take from the normal Pokemon Center roofs, where they're usually just flat surfaced, like they're just a flat texture, but they actually put in some detail into it. Oh, whoa! They got a chimney inside the Pokemon Center! What? Does that mean there's gonna be like a fireplace inside them? Oh my goodness! If I can have some s'mores, please. I didn't care for the sword legendary. Oh no! Ah. Guys, fist bumping a Scorbunny is amazing. Oh my gosh, I know, right? It looks so adorable. Okay, we're gonna take this frame by frame here. See what's new, what's up, see where everything is. Okay, here we go. So this is the next section here. It looks like the tram section, the trams do take you through this city here, which is really cool. That there's a Pokemon Stadium. I knew it! I knew it! I totally called it. Well, I didn't call it. I was going to make a video earlier on where each of the gyms are going to be within the region, but I never ended up making that. So, that's one of the gyms right there, though. One of the stadiums. They're not just gyms. They're full-on stadiums. And right here, you got a Serena? I forget what they're called. Those Pokemon there, yeah. So nothing new about that. Oh, you get the actual Pokemon trainer here. So this might be the shot where you basically come into the city for the first time. Pokemon Center seems to be right about there. I'm not sure what's going on up there, but that might be a new Pokemon that they're trying to show off right there. It looks like there's some sort of floral shop. Yeah, actually, now I think we'll get back to the sword legendary in a bit, but I do wonder about that. Like, I was honestly expecting the sword to be attached to it, or maybe like on its tail. That would have been even cooler. Honestly, it would have been better if the sword was attached to it. I'm still excited for them being wolves and whatnot. That's pretty cool, though. Anyway, though, we're gonna continue through shot by shot. And, oh my gosh, this looks amazing. Like, when I saw it on the Galar map, I thought it looked cool, but... dudes. Wait. That lines up perfectly with that. So, I'm wondering then... do those rotate? Oh my gosh, that would be sick. Dude, if that would actually rotate, that would be crazy. Do these rotate? Probably not. No. Now that I'm seeing it for realsy, I'm not seeing... I don't know. Maybe they don't rotate up inside of there. Maybe this part rotates up, then it rotates up into here. And then that area somehow rotates together. That'd still be an interesting building to see or visit. My question is, though, how? Why? What is the purpose? That is a sick design, though, to it. I love the little spire there on that building there. That's pretty cool, too. It kind of reminds me of Notre Dame a little bit. R.I.P. Notre Dame. And here's the main protagonist, the male main protagonist, up close. Here's Hop. Hop is crazy, man. I have a good feeling about Hop. I feel like he's the rival we've been needing all this time. Hop does look pretty cool, though. I like Hop. I actually might get double pack. Ooh. Ooh. I just might actually do that. I already ended up pre-ordering Pokemon Sword, but I might have to like say, hey man, I would like to upgrade to the double pack. I don't know about that. That's quite, I'm wondering how much it's gonna be. I'm wondering what exclusive items you'll get from it. Here, of course, we get to see all of the different individual Pokemon coming up to us and whatnot. Score Bunny being all like, yeah! That's how you know Score Bunny's the one. Dude, that Score Bunny fist bump, though! Oh, I love that! Oh, it's so cute. Alright, okay. So here's a trainer right here. That seems to be like a bug catcher or a pre-score or something like that. I'm not sure what it is. I still wish they would get rid of the whole pre-score aspect of it all, because, like, you're not supposed to have Pokemon until you're 10 years old of age, apparently. And, like, yet, wherever I go, even if it's a super dangerous area, I'll see, like, in Pokemon XY, there was some fairy tale girl at the top of these cliffs, and it's like, dude, girl, how did you get here? You're not even supposed to be a Pokemon trainer, you're like 8. You're not supposed to have Pokemon or a license to do the Pokemon battling stuff until like later in your life. Honestly, if I had it my way, it'd be 14. 12 is still too young. Even 14 is just 16. Like Black and White, they actually had 16-year-old characters in Black and White. Can we go back to that? Let's make Pokemon a little bit more mature, please. Thank you. Look at the lakeside, though. The lakeside is really cool. Oh, dude, this was the Doug Trio building. This is the building that we just saw in today's little shot here, where there's these giant Diglets or Doug Trio inside of the buildings, and it just looks insanely phenomenal. I'm wondering why Doug Trio or Diglett. Also, look at that crate. Not sure what that says, but there's that. And then there's that down here. Okay, so here is the professor's granddaughter. I don't remember what her name is, but the professor's name is Magnolia. Like, oh, I was wondering why Magnolia, and then I just realized Magnolia is a tree. The Magnolia tree, or is it flower? Plants? I'm not too sure. Oh, no, those are not berries. Those are flowers in there. I thought this entire time that those were berries inside of the tank, but those are actually flowers. Also, what's going on with your hair with all the hearts? Like, why do you have, like, all these hearts inside of your hair? And here she is, the Queen of England. I mean, the Professor, Magnolia. And there's also a trash can there. That is a very nice, detailed trash can right over there. That is interesting. Is that fridge one of those, like, digital fridges? Technology certainly is moving up in the Pokemon world. Actually, it's the same thing with the burners over there on that stove over there. That's interesting. Oh, so maybe the stoves give off the chimney. That would be pretty cool. Although, I do see a bunch of vegetables, which confirms that there are vegetables in the Pokemon world. And, Oh, yes, we have seen magnolias, but were they... I don't remember if they were trees or flowers. I don't remember. I can't remember for some odd reason. I might be too tired. I just woke up, like, a couple hours ago because of this dreaded freaking 9 o'clock in the morning type of direct, and it's, like, crazy. And why? People in Japan aren't even awake yet. Oh, hello. So the Pokemon can be found in the grass, and you can actually chase after them. That's interesting. And this is Wooloo! Oh my gosh, Wooloo is so cute! Okay, look at Wooloo. Okay, let's open his eyes first. Okay, so there's Wooloo. Wooloo is so adorable. We finally have a sheep Pokemon. And, sorry, Murray, you're a sheep too, but we needed another sheep, okay? We needed a, like, white sheep. A woolly sheeping Pokemon. One that was white, not yellow or pink. We also need red, we need green, we need blue. Wait. Can you dye Woolly's fur? Or cotton? Wool? Whatever it is? I just woke up. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Connor, for waking you up with this live stream, but, hi! I'm joking. Hi, how are you guys today? Okay, so this guy's got like this little thing on top of his head that's going crazy and stuff, which is really cool. I do like that. Is he actually going to use that as an attack? Can he use Slash with that? Can he use Sword Dance? He better. This is Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now I'm assuming, I'm sort of assuming this, but maybe, just maybe, with this guy being over here on the right and this guy being over here on the left, maybe those are version exclusives, where this guy is only found in Pokemon Sword and this guy is found in Pokemon Shield. We'll just have to wait and see about that. So these are each of the new Pokemon, well, excluding a few other new Pokemon that we got to see. I was honestly expecting to see 9 new Pokemon though, but we only received a few, which is good because back in the past, like in recent years, Pokemon have been revealed to us way too much. And we would see each and every individual Pokemon there was before the games even came out. Which always concerned me about future video games for Pokemon. Okay, so here's this guy, he's a farmer. Dude. That's cool. Seeing a farmer out here in the wild, that's pretty cool. And if you look at these fields, those fields right there, there's those ruins and structures again. But I'm trying to look in those ruins to see if there's any of those vents, and I'm not seeing any of the vents there. There's like a Stonehenge thing over there too. There was something over by the grass type gym where there was those people with the little alien things from before. I'm not seeing those anywhere either. I'm not sure what's up with that. Let's see here. Maybe it's off in this direction towards the right, or maybe it's over here towards the left. But it doesn't give us clear indication as to where it was. I thought that it'd be visible going through here, going towards the stadium, like you could see it off in the distance. Oh, that's pretty funny. I like the little exclamation marks, they look good. What is with this dude's freaking beard thing going on? Like, he needs to shave, like that's not a clean shave, bud. Then again, he is a minor, so maybe there's that. Dude, look how much detail there is into the props. That's insane detail. Like, look at that bucket and the lanterns. There's a shovel and some pickaxes in there. And then look at all these little crystals that are in here, too. This is pretty. I'm glad we got to see more of the Crystal Cave. And then there is more of these ice places. We never got to see those in the previous trailer. This is actually a first look at this. Then you got this guy. Look at his little eyelashes there. That's adorable. Wait. Hold up a second. My dude. What? Okay. So he's throwing the Pokeball, right? Who in their right minds would go to frozen beaches of this tundra place? Why would you do that? Why are there just parasols and beach beds out here? Like, there's no reason for that. Why? Who brought those out here? It's too cold for that. Hold on. There's crazy people that actually do something like this every year towards the winter time. I think it's like out in Boston or Maine or something like that, where these people like do this like whole event where they dive into like the cold water or something like that. I don't know what's going on with that, but there is something like that, and I'm wondering if they took inspiration for that here or something, because that's just curious. No, I would not touch that water. I wouldn't even touch this landscape. Especially with my bare feet like this man. He's got bare feet out there. Way too cold for that. There's a sign in the background. Okay, so this is the other one. This is, Coral Knights? I don't remember these names just yet. This Pokemon looks sick, though. It looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of Necrozma with the legs here. And a little bit with the design, honestly. The whole design kind of looks like Necrozma a little bit. But it's definitely not a legendary Pokemon or related to Necrozma in any way. It is still pretty cool looking. I'm wondering what type it is. I'm hoping it is Flying Ghost, so then I can have it on my team, but I doubt it's going to be Flying Ghost. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Flying Dark. We'll just have to wait and see. Then again, it is facing against a fighting type Pokemon, which it is also flying, so that makes sense, and it did use a flying type of move against Sock. So here are the wildlands. Dudes, you can see that massive building with the rotating structures from a distance. That's insane. And there's that clock tower within the London-like city over here, the industrial city. So let's see here. We've got a tree out here in the middle of the wildlands. There's the lakes. Dude, one of my favorite places about this region thus far is the wildlands. I can't wait to see more from the wildlands. It's gonna be amazing. Oh my gosh, you can actually just go through that area. I thought that area was gonna be blocked off. But you can actually go all the way up to the wall up there. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is sick. Oh, I can't wait to go into the wildlands. Not to be confused with the Pride Lands from the Lion King. Look at the Wobbuffet here. Why the Wobbuffets? Why are there Wobbuffets out here? That's gonna be a Nuzlocke killer right there. The Wobbuffets? Yeah. Well, not really, because they're in wild Pokemon encounters. Beware, though, just walking around. Oh, wait. Whoa. What is this stone structure? This reminds me of something. I think there's something like that actually in England, where there's these two giant megalithic stones next to each other that were placed by human hands, by the way. And then you got the other side of the building, so you can actually see from the other side the buildings over here. I'm wondering if you get a free reign on the controls for the camera in the wildlands. That would be really cool. I think that would be the best option to have right there, having the ability to use the free angle camera. I think that's the case because this is a different angle, because there's that tree we saw earlier, and it allows us to come on over through here with the Snover just causing hailstorms over here, and you can see the clock tower out in the distance. And the next shot here has a desert. You can't really see too much, but you get this Rhydon just fighting it out, literally. So this is really cool. I like this little area here where it's like deadwoods and stuff like this. And then you got that little rock there. And again, the other side of the building. From before, we were on the other side of those two bridges. We're up by the cliffside. I think it'll be like Breath of the Wild. Oh, I would definitely think so too. It's gonna be much like Breath of the Wild, these wildlands. Oh. Oh, clever, Nintendo. Clever. There's that crow Pokemon again, just flying by. There's that Golurk. I'm not seeing any new Pokemon in any of these shots. They definitely were careful in trying to keep the other Pokemon a secret. But were they careful enough? Yeah, they were, because that's a Frillish. I thought that was a new Pokemon, but that's just a Frillish. A ghost type, but not the ghost type. There's one of those vents. Okay. So I'm wondering what's up with those vents then. So the Dynamax ability is going to be something really interesting to see. It only lasts for 3 turns. However, it makes your Pokemon super powerful. There's some Stuffle over there. Hello, Butterfree. So there's an island out there. I would like to go to the island. Now, there was also another shot, which will be coming up on here shortly, where you could ride your bike across this water. So this water is not that deep. So therefore, you can get on over here with your bike. And the bikes look so weird. I think it'll be like Breath of the Wild, put Pokemon. Yeah. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Oh goodness gracious, it took me so far back. Let me see here. Is it going to actually show anything? Yes. Okay. Let's just wait it out a little bit. Give it a couple seconds here. Okay. There's Duskull too. I like Duskull. Those buildings are really interesting as well. I wonder if we can go inside of them. There's also a bridge right there, which is shown in the map, actually. Oh, there's a Cherubi right there too. Okay. So here's the shot too. This is a shot that we already just saw, but it's actually further out because we can see these stairs that lead up into the city. So you can actually go into the cities through the wildlands, which makes me wonder, is there any particular order to each of the gems, or can you just go free reign on it? Now, here's the interesting bit that I saw. What is with her hat? What is that on her hat? Is that the letter Q I spot? Ooh, that's the letter Q! We never actually really did see the back of her hat, I don't think. It's really interesting, though. There's a Palpitoad, though, and it's raining like a madman. Whoa, this looks sick! Oh my gosh, look how detailed it looks. For a Pokemon game, this looks insanely detailed. Look at that Tyranitar right there, though. A Tyranitar. I'm pretty sure Tyranitar dude is like, my dude's is a Tyranitar! Oh my gosh. Gotta love that dude. He's so hilarious. And there's an Avalugg right there. And there's that Q on her hat again. Okay, so here's where we come to the bikes. And there's that stone structure I was talking about earlier again. There's also, like, these trees up on the cliff sides up here. Which, it might be possible to go into those woods. Because look how high that is. Unless if that's part of the tram. Part of the train. I'm very curious about that, that's for sure. But look at this. You see this form of the bike here? This bike is so cool. And then, oh my gosh, I see what's going on here. Okay. Let me go back. So you see those yellow prongs that are on the bike? They pop open, they inflate. They become flotation devices as soon as you hit water. So it's possible that it's not that they are... Well, that'd be very difficult. How would that work? They gotta be like little flat things that are like with the ferry boats, because you can't just like ride your bike through water. Even with flotation devices, you're not gonna go very fast. Look how fast this kid is going. I thought because of that originally that he was on the surface of the water, but judging by the Milotic's shape here and how the Mantike are also in here, which is interesting considering they should be sea Pokemon, not lake Pokemon. I assume that this water actually is deep instead of being shallow like I thought before. Which means that these flotation devices might actually also rotate as well. That's cool how those yellow prongs on the bike actually inflate. That is super cool. What did I miss? I just woke up. I missed my alarm. Oh no! I'm sorry, Weird Turtle. All good, all good. We're still here. We're actually detailing everything from the Pokemon Direct trailer itself. We ended up going through about most of it, I think, by this point. But, yes, there is some interesting stuff to this. A lot of good, cool things came from the new Pokemon trailer. Look at the berries just falling. Ooh. I don't know what that orange berry is. That'd be a peach. No, that's not a peach. That's an orange berry. I don't remember the names to these berries. It's been a while since I played Pokemon. You can whistle! Oh my gosh, you can whistle and call Pokemon over! Or alert them. Oh, look at this stuff. He's just coming through the grass. All like, what's up? He's all like, yo, you whistle for me? What up, dog? I'm coming. And then here's all these vents glowing. You can actually see them shooting light up into the sky from a certain distance. Or maybe even all the way across the Galar region. These are really, really cool lights. And I love this part the best. How you can actually team up with people for once. And I'm wondering how it's gonna work. Can you just visit, like, someone else's Galar region or something? Like, in the Wildlands? Or can you, like, join them on their Pokemon adventure? Like, how does it work? It looks like Pokemon trainer customization is a big thing again. Which is good. We do need that customization back. Yes, here are the giant Pokemon. The Dynamax Pokemon. Is this an open world Pokemon game? From what we've seen with the Wildlands themselves are open world, but the rest of Galar might still be like a little bit linear. We still have yet to see how this is going to work, if it's going to be open world or what. A Pineapple Berry, yeah, there we go. For the most part though, yes. It looks like it might be an open world type of game. Here you go, you got a giant Gyarados who's gonna be able to wreck like your entire team. This is a really cool barrier thing though that we get to see here. I'm not sure what's up with the barrier thing. I'm guessing that's like Z-Power, except it's with teams. Regardless, it still shattered through that barrier and went right into that poor Golurk, who was probably O-code. But watch this. This Raichu. she suddenly ends up shooting out a beam from her Pokeball, which then allows the Pokeball itself to react to some sort of wristband thing, and then Dynamax evolve, or Dynamaxation, into this giant Pokeball, where of course the Scottish girl, new Pokemon meme, throws it, and it, boom, a giant Raichu, which is insane. It's probably the move Protect. Ooh. Well, if it's the move Protect, it would have protected them against the attack. I think it was more like a barrier which increases the defense for the team. Probably a magnification of like 4 times or something, but still. Well, it didn't wreck the Golek, so it wasn't O-code. Unless it was a different Pokemon battle, it could have taken multiple shots to get this or something like that too. That one hit KO on that Gyarados. That's a one hit KO right there, guaranteed. That Gyarados ain't coming back from that. Okay, maybe it is. Maybe the Gyarados still lived. What a powerful move, though. That was a huge lightning blast. And then she takes a giant Pokeball and just tosses it at the Gyarados. So when they're in the wild, they just retain their Dynamax form in these vents. I'm assuming... I think that makes the most sense, because I think the energy from the crowd is what allows the Pokemon... Well, no. I think the energy of the crowd is something unrelated, but from the wristwatch thing, it probably only has like a time limit to it. But in these vents, it's a continuum thing for a specific wild Pokemon. And this is really cool right here. This is the Pokemon Stadium stuff. Now, the reason why okay, these two right here, why do we get like a specific zoom up of these guys? Why is the dude just chilling like Norman over here? And why is this lady screaming mom at me? Like, she's screaming mom. Are these the parents to the Pokemon protagonists, I wonder? Do they actually travel and watch you battle at these stadiums, I wonder? I'm thinking so. This is not Dragon Ball Z. It's probably the move... Oh yeah, I already read that. So, I'm assuming right here, right now, that these are the Pokemon parents. Which would be interesting, considering that means that the protagonist finally has a papa. His eyes, though. He's like, that's my boy. It just screams that to me. Like, why would you just be standing like that unless if it's your son? Hold up. I see that score bunny up there. Oh yeah. Look at the Vulpix. There's a Pikachu and a Pikachu. Although those are big Pikachus. I mean, obviously with the whole crowd, they have to do some sort of parallaxing with that. They can't just like have 3D models for each and every individual. But it still is looking a little weird with the Pikachus. They should probably bring down the Pikachus a little more. They're a little huge, to be honest. I'm not sure what that Pokemon is, or what's going on there, but I'm assuming that's a Pokemon. There's a Pikachu there. You can't see that man's face. There's a Pikachu there. There's a Sobble there. I'm not seeing a Grookey, though. Oh. There's an Eevee! Aw. So I'm wondering if that's a new Pokemon, then. Because there's one right there and one right there, and then there's one right there, unless if those are babies? I don't know. Kinda hard to tell. There's a Vulpix up in there. I'm trying to see if there are any new Pokemon up in the crowds, and I'm not seeing any except for these weird shapes, which might or might not be Pokemon. The watch thing probably makes the Pokeballs bigger so you can catch the giant Pokeballs. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So it probably allows you to do that once. Maybe not, because that would be harsh. That'd be harsh. And then we get this dude. We get this dude just rolling up out of nowhere. And this is by far one of the goofiest Pokemon characters I've ever seen. Look at this man. He's got this big wide grin, freckles on his face, no nose, and his hair is just so poofy. And he's got this like buff body up at top, and then like this thin waistline, and it's so weird and interesting and kind of weird. He just screams rugby at me too. Like, he looks like he plays rugby, or maybe football even. Soccer? Yeah, soccer. Soccer here in America, football elsewhere. But yeah, he might play football. I'm thinking rugby though. He looks more rugby than anything. Also, he's got that ascot And it looks very round and goofy as well. He's definitely screaming first gym leader to me. So I think he'll be the first gym leader we face. And as you can see here, look at this. That's not just a fan Rotom. That's a drone Rotom. A steel type Rotom. Oh, maybe it is. Or flying type. No, wait, we got the fan. Do we? Yeah. Oh, wait, we can actually see it. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a new type of Rotom. Oh my gosh, allow me to catch it. It's gotta be steel type, it's yellow. Okay, so there's one right there. It's a drone Rotom. And as you can see, the drone Rotoms are taking picture of the battle. Like, is that a constant thing in the battle? That is a new form of Rotom. That is one thing people are going to miss big time in these trailers, because it goes so quickly and you barely even get a chance to see it. Oh my gosh! It's either going to be steel type or it's going to be some other type. I'm wondering what type of Rotom it's going to be. Dude, it's yellow though. Oh my gosh, a drone Rotom. Is it shiny? It could be shiny. Maybe there's a different shiny, or maybe there's a different coloration to the regular drone Rotom. But there's drone Rotoms. I'd love to control drone Rotom. I love how these guys just throw out these giant Pokemon and everyone's like, oh my gosh, yeah! Instead of like, oh my gosh, run! The people in the stadium are just like chill about it. Which makes sense, they are watching a controlled Pokemon battle. If you can consider the sky tearing up and the earth just breaking, controlled, but sure. That's a giant Grookey right there. I think that was a new Pokemon move, too. That, too, is a new Pokemon move. And this is a new Pokemon move. So each of these guys have their own different, like... I don't know if they're starter variations of the moves, or if they're Dynamax moves that are type-specific. No. I think when Gyarados launched its Water-type specific move, it was a different Dynamax type of move than Sabo's. So it might be that those were the starter variations to Dynamax moves. And then if we come further into here, we get Leon. Dude, my man Leon looks like a champion. And as soon as I saw him, he screamed champion. And then of course they revealed it. My dude, he's just like, hey, sup, I'm the champion. Okay, though. I really feel like they took inspiration from Ruby off from this. I don't know. This dude just made a Ruby pose if I've ever seen one. That's Fire Blitz, Razor Leaf, and Water Gun, or Hydro Pump, or new moves. I'm thinking it is new moves, especially since Scorbunny didn't actually use Fire Blitz. We go back a little bit. Go back a little further than that. Yeah, so Fire Blitz is a physical move that allows Scorbunny to move towards the opponent. This one seems to be a different move where it launches a fire attack that causes a nuclear explosion, destroying everyone and everything in the entire city, and everyone you love is dead. So there's that. Hold up. Oh, no, never mind, that was part of his cape. Okay, he has a cape. I was thinking he was holding some sort of arcane staff, which would have been cool. Imagine if this man had a staff. Dude, I like this shirt design, though. It's got... Zoom out on my man Leon real quick with that Charizard in the background, please. Is it going to, or... Okay, so... There's gonna be another shot later of Leon. We'll get back to it. Leon had a sword, okay? He had a full-on sword and shield design on his shirt. Okay, we gotta get back to that, man. Okay, let's just... Okay, hold on. Right here. So we get Scorbunny, Sobble, and Grookey. And here's the Professor's house. This has definitely now been confirmed the Professor's house, I feel like. Anyway. Oh my gosh. That tree is overrunning the house. Look at the vines on top of the tree, or on top of the house. It's literally being absorbed by the tree. It's crazy. They should do something about that, honestly. At first I thought that dude was a furry. Oh goodness. Oh no. Leon the furry. There's gonna be pictures about that one now. Oh my goodness, look at those. Is this where you get to plant berries? That'd be interesting. But there's that stadium right there in front of the house where you face against Hop. I'm believing, especially with all the implications that they're giving, that maybe that is actually the place that you meet the professor. But then again, there's also this house that has this little stadium here with this little pond area. And then there's that windmill. The windmill is so cool and it rotates and everything. It's so beautiful. Look at the hay bales. Oh, there's one of the new Pokemon too. There's a Whalmer, or yeah, that was a Whalmer pail right there. One of those little things that you dump water onto a plant with. Yeah. I'm assuming that might be a flower shop of some sort, where you get the Whalmer pail. Yo, Meatling Party! Welcome to the live stream. How are you so much today? When vines don't come from trees. Oh, roots. My bad. They're called roots. They were roots on the tree. On the house. On the house. Shh. I woke up early. But yes, welcome to the live stream, Meatling. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, look at this guy. What is with this guy's hair? Dude, what's up with your hair, man? And what's with that smug look on his face? He's all like... My dude is just like over here with this smug face. Looking at this Badoo all creepily. You can't be doing that, man. You're at work. Your hair can't be like that. Oh, and here's that shot of the city again. People purposely grow them on houses too. Oh. Oh. Okay. So I'm wondering then, what is that symbol supposed to be? No, it's not a Pokemon. I'm not sure what that is, but that's a crown on top of whatever this is. Maybe the lake hides Kyogre because Kyogre could extend the lake. Oh, goodness. So here's the city. We don't see a... Serena. That's its name, I think. Oh, look at the kid over there. Oh, they're at another flower shop. There's hair salons. Cool deal. So you get to change your hairstyle. And here it is, the little skipping circles. And look at the little... Oh, he's missing this circle just by an inch here. No, maybe not. Okay, actually, he kind of went between the two circles there. She's all like, oh, that's adorable. Look at the little... What are these again? What are they called? Wobbuffet evolves from... What in the world? Why not? Why could I not remember that? They're called why nots, doy. Oh, that dude over there, he's just chillaxing. His hands on his hips and everything. There's more advertisement up on these flags over here too. I'd love to see what they say. Why is there some dude on... Oh, it extends outwards. I was wondering why that guy was on the other side of the wall, but he's actually in like a little alcove from the actual bridge itself. You know the Pokemon on that banner? Which Pokemon is it? Melmetal! Is that it? Dude, that might be Melmetal. Also, look at this lighthouse. I love lighthouses so much. They're so cool, especially with their beacons. So yeah, then you get these guys talking about it, Junichi Masuda and the other guy talking about the Pokemon games themselves. We get to see this wood hammer attack on this Pancham. I assume that's the new animation to Woodhammer, which, by the way, is very detailed now. We get a little grubbin in action here. Hello, grubbin. Grubbin here. Oh, hiccup there. Okay. So you see that formation over there on the side? I think those formations were over by that little thing in the grass with the person and the aliens. I think then that means the mural or the picture in the grass is over in that direction to the east, to the left, to the west, to the left. Yes, that. So you get the Pokemon Stadium. You get Milo here. Milo is interesting. He's so strange. Oh, he does have a nose. It just doesn't show in a frontal shot. And here, this entire time, I thought he didn't have a nose. So we're gonna zoom back on in. There's that drone Pokemon again, that drone Rotom. There's the parents again. What looks like might be the parents. Maybe. I don't know. It's possible. We'll just have to wait and see. I feel like those two are the parents, because why else would they zoom directly on them like that? And why would he be in that stance as if he's all proud of his child? Like, is it your child or is it someone else's child? A weird pose for sure. It's mythical. Yes. It's... Wait. It's Darati? Oh, Jirachi. Oh, Jirachi, okay. I love Jirachi. Why do you assume that Steve Rogers would be the Oh my gosh, he did look like Steve Rogers a little bit. Oh goodness. I assume just because of that pose. I feel like he's proud. Like he's too proud to be just cheering on. So you got these guys talking a little more. Come in a little bit further than this. And we get James Turner talking about it. A little more of James Turner talking about the new Pokemon. Wooloo! Oh my goodness, I love Wooloo. It's so cute. Look at its head like shake. Oh, it's so adorable. We do have multiple of different species or variants of different types of Pokemon. For example, there are different types of frog Pokemon and different types of lizard Pokemon. So I was hoping that there would be a new sheep Pokemon, especially this generation with it being Galar. Because there are a specific type of sheep that exist within England than in other places of the world. And then of course you got Gossifleur. Gossifleur is a really cool Pokemon, a really interesting design. It's like a thorn. Now that I think about it, it's much like a thorn with that shape and design. It's a little prickly, but it also looks like a bouquet. And then you get this Pow fruit up here. So if Kyrie or Sora ever see this thing, I feel bad for it because they're gonna pluck that right off its head. Steve Rogers is your dad in Pokemon game. Oh, whoa, you get to see more of the stone structures over here, too. That's pretty cool. But you get a different angle for this place here now, so that's pretty cool. I zoom up on the little Gossifleur. Oh, Gossifleur is so small. It's like probably 8 inches, maybe 10 inch, or 12 inches rather. It's still pretty small. Look at it, it's so cute. And then the next one we get to see, this big guy here, he's really, really cool. Dreadnought or Dreadjaw or something like that. His name is so intimidating. Dreadnought. Okay, so he is the bite Pokemon Dreadnought. He is a tortoise, but he's also a specific type of tortoise. There is actually a tortoise that has like that little beak on its nose like that, which is a really interesting design for a Pokemon. I really do love this Pokemon. It looks so cool. And, like, pissed. It looks angry at everything. Roar! Now, if we come to the next Pokemon here, I think he ends up showing off the Crow Pokemon next here, which is a really interesting Pokemon, a really cool looking. It reminds me a little bit of Necrozma, but it still looks pretty cool. Puffin Pokemon? That guy's gonna be on my team. Dude, he is so cool. Look at him just gnawing on the air like that. Puffin Pokemon. Oh yes, Puffins. Puffins wanted a Puffin Pokemon himself. I don't know, if you were to bite stone it'd probably hurt, but for this guy, maybe he would just bite about just anything. Look at him walk though, he's like a dinosaur with that walk animation. I love it! They did a good job animating his walk cycle. Roar! I would not want to mess with Dreadnought. Here we go, here we go. Here's that crow Pokemon just flying about, taxi servicing everyone. This Pokemon will take you to different cities via the taxi system. What are those wings? Those are very, very majestic wings. It's a Corviknight, the Raven Pokemon. Oh, so it's not a crow, it's a Raven. Ooh, thank you so much for subscribing, Acer5000. Thank you so much for coming on by today. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Once again, thank you. Really means a lot. And look at this Raven. I've always wanted a Raven Pokemon, and we finally have one. But the problem is you can't really use this Raven Pokemon for Eggerel and opposed Poem all that easily. So we'll have to rework the words a little bit. Oh, whoa. I didn't notice this before. The taxi service, it like has like this little thing and there's an aviator with it. Dudes, what? That is so cool. Look at this guy down here too. He's got like this pink vest on. A Puffin and a Corgi. I would love to see a Corgi as well. There should be, wait. I feel like there is a Corgi Pokemon. Wait. I'm trying to remember what Corgis look like. Because there is that Pokemon that looks like it's from England. Like the dog Pokemon from England. Forget its name though. Lillipup? Something like that. But it's from Gen 5 and it looks pretty cute. Yes, road to 500. We're so close. Just a few more to go. I need that Raven Pokemon. Same. Can you take Pokemon out of their balls this game? I hope so. I would love to take my Pokemon out of their Pokeball for once. They still have yet to do that in a main series game except for Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And yes, technically Pokemon Yellow. This guy just walking by this man. And he looks over and he's like, "You want a ride?" "Yeah, I would like a ride. Thank you." "Alright, that's gonna be 500 prize money. Do I look like a Pokemon trainer to you?" Probably gonna be the cost. And then you get, oh man, what was its name? Floor. I'm gonna call it Floor for now. Floor evolves into this little puffy Pokemon with those seeds in the thing, and it's really cool. Well, yes, you get to take your Pokemon out of their Pokeballs and Pokemon Let's Go. However, that's not a main series Pokemon game. That's still a spin-off game with its own universe and everything like that. And I'm just glad that Pokemon Wild Battles are back. Finally. This Pokemon game looks so good. Look at it. It's so cute. Oh, it's got like that little poncho thing going on and everything. The yellow poncho, and it's adorable. Oh. I can't wait to see this Pokemon in action. It's Eldegoss. That's what it is. The Cotton Bloom Pokemon. If I used Grass-type Pokemon on my team, I would definitely pick Eldegoss. But I always have a lineup of Electric, Ghost, Steel, Psychic, Dragon, and Fire. That's always my lineup for these games, and I'm still sticking to that. Which means Scorbunny is going to be my Fire-type starter. I can't wait to see what kind of Dragon Pokemon they do. Ooh, that's going to be so cool. What type of Pokemon do they still yet need to do for... Dudes, do a Dragonfly! Like a Dragon Pokemon as a Dragonfly, a Bug Dragon type. Or maybe do a Mega Evolution for... freaking... Flygon, or... Yeah, do a Flygon Mega Evolution, make him bug... Nah, that wouldn't really work all that well. Or maybe a Mega Evolution for... What's its face? The bug Pokemon from Gen 4? That evolves from Yanma? Dudes, look at the chalkboard though. All those different Pokemon up there. They're so cute. They were definitely careful as to keep only the Pokemon that they're going to reveal and not any other Pokemon up in there. Oh, but look at them. Cookie, Sobble, and Scorbunny. They're so adorable. Oh, look at that. There's a Pikachu in there. Cute little Pikachu. And the Pecha Berries up in the berry tree. That's interesting. Yama is a Dragon Bug type. I wish. They really should have given him, like, a Mega Evolution to it. Like a Dragon Bug Mega Evolution. And this is where he talks about how there's old Pokemon in the new game. I mean, obvious. You can't have a new Pokemon game with just new Pokemon, unless if you do 150 Pokemon. Like Pokemon Black and White did. In fact, they had 157, if I'm not mistaken. I think it might be more. It might have been 159. Okay, please stop smiling at me like that, dude. There we go. There's the cut. So here's the main protagonist looking... Well, dude, look how many zippers are on each of those. Those are each individual packs. Like, why, kid? Why? It's like a suitcase, too. That's a massive bag. But dudes, look at this. This is so beautiful. There's some more ruins over there. I can't wait to explore the ruins. There's also a little bridge over there, too. But you can definitely go up into the city through here. There's also one of those little vents right there. I mean, I call them vents because that's pretty much what they look like. More vents over there, there, and there. These trees are beautiful. They're such beautiful Pokemon trees. Let's go ahead and just speed this up a little bit. So that way we can actually see what's going on and not have to wait too long. Oh, here we go. The wild area, yeah! I'm keeping my streak going and choosing the grass type starter. I've never had another type of starter. Pikachu doesn't count because I can't choose. Oh. Oh. Yeah, too bad Pikachu doesn't have a grass type to it. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Whoa. A grassy Pikachu. Ooh. That's a nice shot from up in the air. That vent seems to be turned off, but there's a vent over there, there, and there that are on. There's another vent there and there, actually. Keeping a lookout for these vents is going to be difficult because it doesn't seem like they're always active. That's actually really cool. Look at that big old Snorlax just floating on by. Just walking on by. That's hilarious. Big old Snorlax. There's the Rhydon again. Just traversing through the desert. There's the Golurk again. There's also Steelix right there, too. Big old Steelix just floating. Steelix floats? Okay, that's curious. I didn't know that. There's another vent right there. Another vent over there and there. We're definitely going to have to get familiar with where the vents are in the trailers. Just so that way when the game comes out, we'll know exactly where to go. For each of these vents to get those Dynamax Pokemon. Oh, Butterfree. Megastones? Ooh. That'd be cool if you could find Megastones within those ruins. I wonder how Mega Evolution is going to fit into this region, if at all. I would love to see more new Mega Evolutions. It was a cool concept. I hope it's not like a Gen 6 only thing. Now, it'd make sense if the Dynamax thing was a Gen 6 only, or a Gen 8 only thing. Like how with Gen 7, the Z moves were an Alola type of thing, because it was based on, like, certain Alola aspects, but the Mega Evolutions could be explained anywhere, and especially in the Galar region. Come on, you gotta have the Galar region have these things. Because they had Mega Evolution in France. France is literally a freaking country away from England. Thus, Kalos is a country away, or a region in this case, away from Galar. And we get this dude talking some more. Let him do his own talking. Dynamax, yeah! There should be a lion or unicorn Pokemon. Ooh, that sounds like it'd be cool. I'd love to see one. Oh, that sounds awesome. So here's the Dynamaxing. This is where he talks about how Dynamax Pokemon, like, grow to this ginormous size with superpowers, but it only lasts for 3 turns. So you only get 3 turns to use this. That means the other opponent is going to have 3 turns, so either A, you can have a fodder Pokemon to let him use his moves or whatever, use a Protect, and then, like, do something, and then hopefully survive, and then use Protect or something like that. I mean, if you have, like, 2 Pokemon with Protect, all you have to do is have the fodder Pokemon that you don't need as using Protect, but that's also a cheap way of going about it. We're gonna go no shield with this one, so no protects, no barriers, no nothing. Of course. Now let's see what this man says about everything here. Except the fact that we can't really hear him right yet at the moment. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. So, this is what the layout looks like here for the Pokemon games. It's actually very much the same as Pokemon Let's Go, except a little bit different here and there, which is actually what I was hoping for. Except I was also looking for a little bit better design than this, but then again, the full game is not out yet, so this might not be the final version of it yet. So we'll just have to wait and see. So is this like Mega Stones for all Pokemon? I'm wondering that myself. I'm wondering if it's certain Pokemon. He doesn't specify if it's for certain Pokemon or if it's for certain times. I don't even think he really specifies as to how it's going to work. Hold on a second. Go back just one moment. Wency Dynamax is here. Check it, yo. Max Lightning, Max Guard, Max Knuckle, and Max Strike. So it turns all of your moves into max moves. So it's like Z moves. So it's like a combination of Z moves and Mega Evolution, except you're making your Pokemon Gigundo instead of anything else. And we get the little logo up here. This is a cool logo. Oh, what are those signs? I'm thinking those are debug signs, like those are test signs. I think those are supposed to say something. Especially with all that, I don't think it's supposed to be that. I think they did that all for for design purposes. Like, they are going to design and put stuff into them. Hey, Game Freak, sliding their stuff in. Hey there. So that's what Game Freak looks like when it's in the Pokemon language. Okay. But, yeah. You get those little design things. It's probably like a texture that's a placeholder. A placeholder texture is basically a texture that's going to be removed and replaced with a new texture. So yeah, sort of like that. Except it actually maximizes your moves. It's not a whole new move set, but rather it just increases the power of your moves and changes them into max move sets. Like, for example, Max Lightning might be just what the electric move is for the max electric type of moves. Thus, if you have Thunderbolt and if you have Thunder Shock, they'll both be Max Lightning, but they'll each have different powers to them, and each will also have different power points to them as well. Okay, so that's the cool thing. We're going to be getting onto that real shortly. I want to wait until we get back to that here in a moment before we reveal that to those who are just coming on in and whatnot. But here's Raichu, growing small again after 3 turns. So cute. And it looks like they fight behind you when they're in their max forms, which is kind of scary. I wouldn't want to be behind that. No way. That's too huge. That's gonna be crazy to see in the anime, unless if they just have Ash in the anime, or try to reboot him, but you know, like, time continues to pass, yet Ash stays the same age. I don't understand it. The Pokemon anime is definitely not a good one. And we'll let this guy talk a little bit more. Okay. Okay, I'm missing way too much stuff here. So let me go back. I didn't expect him to not be talking anymore after that. Ooh, gonna get Pokemon Shield, are we? Ooh. Oh, so there's those woods over there. They're actually right up in front of the cliff area. Okay. That's pretty curious. There's those rotating buildings, which I would love to know how they work. They're really, really cool. I love how that building looks like it has a royal crown on top it. And right here you get to see like the wall. There's like some sort of Pokemon on top. It looks like a Charizard, but it might be a new dragon type too, because it looks like it has those little things coming off its nose, but it could be fire coming out of Charizard's nose or mouth. There's those dead trees. Can't wait to see what Pokemon to find in each of these areas. Yeah. This is where they all get together. There's her Q on her hat. Look at her bonnet. It's just like flopping back and forth. It's so cute. I like the bonnet. Like the little ball thing on bonnets. I've always wanted one of those hats. He sort of has one, but it's a different, like, it's like a male version. This dude's got such a weird hat because it's got like that split in the center there. I'm not sure what's up with his hat there. It's a giant Weavile though. Oh my gosh. It didn't look like Ho-Oh. It's a tam, not a bonnet. Okay. I didn't know what they were called, so there's that. I now know it was a tam. Oh, they are for women too, or for men too. Okay. I've never seen a man wear them. Except in like certain French films or something like that. You're unworldly. Yeah, I am an uncultured swine. Look at the fish. Just fish swimming in the background. Then you get this mega, well not mega, it's actually a max Weavile. Can't call it a mega Pokemon because mega is a thing. So you get this max Weavile. That sounds weird to say. You get this huge Weavile. And he's like looking at his claws as if he's about to summon up some sort of huge power. And he does. That looks so sick, and it looks like it hits all of them. But then there's that protect thing again. Like the barriers or something like that. I'm not sure what's up with that. But also, what's really interesting is the layout of the Pokemon. One of the Pokemon were behind, but the other three were out in front. So, I'm wondering if there's like different rows, like different sections to the battle where like if you're closer to the Pokemon you can do like physical moves, more damage with physical moves, whereas if you're behind, if you do more damage with special moves and take less damage from physical moves, etc., something like that. That's the French chat. You're thinking of a Barret. That's the French chat. Okay. Oh, Barret, that's what they're called. Jeepers creepers. I'm not good with hats at all. Hello, Ash Ketchum. Thank you, thank you. Pokemon. Look at that giant. That's just terrifying. A giant Beware. No. I wouldn't want to deal with that. No way. I definitely wouldn't want to deal with that. Oh. Gosh darn. See, as I said, I don't know. Throw a Pokeball now? Oh, so you probably do have to defeat it, and then it's considered weak enough to catch. But yeah, I am definitely not good at hats. I really am not. Oh my god, I thought its hugs normal size were bad enough. Yeah, Giant Beware is not something I want to see in real life. No way. That thing would literally snap a skyscraper in half. So you got this guy talking some more. Oh my gosh, that is such a giant Clefable. Jeepers creepers. Giant Dugtrio as well. So basically it's just showing off different max Pokemon. Giant Quagsire, which is also terrifying a little bit. So then I think this is where they get into where there's one last video. And once again, we're going to end up turning the sound up for this. So we're going to turn off my sound and listen in on this. Well, this new trailer is coming up here. So we're gonna listen into that. I won't be talking through it. We're gonna actually watch it.
You can also connect with other players over the internet to enjoy playing with other trainers from all around the globe. So I hope you'll try max raid battles with all sorts of other players.
Oh yeah, and there's those max raid battles too, yeah. Oh yeah, Leon! Okay, so there's Leon. I forgot all about the Leon part. They show off Leon before the other trailer. So here's Leon. Beret. Okay, so it's pronounced Beret. So you get Leon over here in the corner. He's gonna be the champion. Leon is like the definition of freaking cool, man. Like, this dude is cool. Okay, so right here, there's a better layout to it. If you look really closely, I know it's probably really small to see, but there's like that sword there, and then there's the shield. It actually shows it a little bit right here. There's the sword and then the shield. So that is really cool. And he's got a Charizard. He's probably going to be our Dragon-type champion. I'm not seeing the wrist thing on him, so it... Unless if it's that right there, but I feel like that's a normal band, because it looked completely different when it was on the trainer. Whereas the trainer had, like, this, like, electronical looking device. It could be on this glove. It could be in this band. There we go. But, regardless... I doubt he doesn't have a max Pokemon. I'm pretty sure he maximizes the size of one of his Pokemon. I'm thinking Dragon-type. Leon just screams dragon to me. How many moonstones you need for that? Oh my gosh. Oh, these guys, they're like crying out for him and everything. Why is this girl all sad? Aw, she looks sad. Although... What is up with this? What? Okay, that's the only one design flaw I see out of this guy. He's wearing, like, shorts on top of pants, and that's just kind of weird. They're tight pants, too, which is really weird. Okay, so if you look up... Yeah, from here up, like, from the torso up is good. His legs, no. He's trying to be Mettaton over here, and it doesn't work for him. Then you get Hop, which is the brother to Leon. Which is really cool. I actually like the fact that he is the brother to the champion. Like, he's someone who's related to, like, the huge Pokemon League and everything like that. And it's really cool to see. I even like how his eyes and his hair are the same color as his brother's. Because that just shows that they are related. But most of all, look at his jacket. I like his little jacket thing that he's got going on. It's pretty cool. At least his design is slightly better than his brother's. He's not wearing those weird pants with shorts over top of it. Maybe it's shorts on tights. Also, dudes, yup, that's the perfect shot right there. Yup, they both have Rotom Dexes. Rotom Dexes make a return. I am super stoked about that. I cannot wait. It is a medieval thing. That is true. It was something that was in the medieval times. Wearing those little puffy shorts over the tights. I love how the mouths are animated now. Like, it's actually well animated. It's not like... They're actually... So they actually have a little bit of character to them now. Also, there's this girl, Magnolia's granddaughter here. Not sure what's up with her, but we got Magnolia. She is the professor of the region. She's got this little staff with what looks like a Pokemon head, but I don't recognize that Pokemon, so I'm wondering if that's a new Pokemon. But basically, this lady almost looks like the Queen of England. I swear. There's gonna be memes on that as well. This is Professor Magnolia. Her granddaughter's name is Professor Magnolia. I mean... It's also Assistant Sonia, so that's her... Well, then again, her last name could be different. It might actually not be Magnolia. But her first name is Sonia. I don't know what's going on with, like, her little heart things in her hair. I find that rather interesting, but she also does the whole hair twirl thing all the time. Whoa, this guy's advertising off his back a lot. Darn it! Gosh darn it, Leon, why? You keep on ruining your outfit some more. I thought that was like gonna be an awesome royal red cape, and it's just like an advertising cape. He's like screaming, advertise here, right all over his cape. What do you mean Rotom Dexes make a return? They were in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Well, yes, that's what I mean. They make a return from Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, from the Alola region. Which means they weren't just specifically to the Alola region, they are also in the Galar region. See, she's doing that hair thing. Also, them nails are teal. Actually, it matches her, like, shirt, though. I like that. Oh, it matches her eyes, too. Oh, wow. Actually went into some work on that design. Here's the Pokemon Stadium itself. Oh, yes, Milo! More on the Pokemon drones, the Rotom drones. Drone form. Oh, man. Oh, man, this looks so good. I do like the stadiums. The stadiums look much bigger from the inside than they do outside, so they still have yet to cure that whole outside is smaller than the inside thing that previous Pokemon games have done. Dude, though, that is such a huge Grookey. Do not mess with the Mr. Grookey. I love how the sky also, like, storms up in the air, too, and everything like that, and there's, like, those dark clouds above the Pokemon's head. I'm wondering if those clouds dissipate with each turn that passes to indicate how many turns you have left on that Pokemon's max form, which would be really interesting to see. His ascot's like flipping in the wind, and his hat is also flipping in the wind. Oh my gosh, it's silly. His design is hilarious. I love it. And coming up, okay, I think this is where they're talking about the new trailer. We're gonna go ahead, tune on into it.
Like you to see.
Yep, this is it. Okay, so here's the other trailer that they showed off, and we're gonna go ahead and play that real quickly, guys. I won't be talking over it, as we will analyze it after the fact. So here we go.
Please take a look.
Oh my gosh! I can't wait! These legendaries aren't the best, in my opinion. I do love that they are wolf legendaries. Someone did call that out in previous leaks and stuff like that, but it was also kind of obvious with the sword pommel as well as the symbol that was on the shield that it was going to be wolves, potentially. So we should have seen it coming anyway. I kind of figured that they would either be wolf and dragons or just pure wolves, which would have been interesting to have two similar legendaries for once, and that's exactly what they ended up doing. I'm glad that they did that because it's different from what they've usually done with Pokemon being oppositions. I mean, they're still oppositions, but at the same time, it looks like they're going to be working together in tandem rather than against each other. So yes, those are the new legendaries to the Sword and Shield Pokemon games. They're pretty cool, but they're not the best designs, I would say. I do love that they are wolves, but yes. Doggo can't eat because it has a sword in its mouth. I mean, it couldn't put the sword down, I would assume. It didn't look like it was attached. I would hope. Oh gosh, I hope it's not.
The two Pokemon you saw in the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region, called Zacian and Zamazenta. Look forward to discovering for yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
Dudes though, Zacian and Zamazenta. Them are some wicked names. We barely have any Z-named Pokemon, but this just added a whole lot of them. A whole 2 of them. Zacian is so cool. I will be playing Pokemon Sword, as it's the blue one. I like blue, plus I like swords. I don't use shields in video games, so why would I have shield? Although I will be playing both, just... I'll probably play shield on my own time or something like that. Why would it put the sword down then? It wouldn't be very legendary. Oh. Aw. Well, Zamazenta is boy.
I hope you enjoyed today's Pokemon Direct. Of course, what we revealed today is just a small part of what you will find in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. There are many more Pokemon and interesting characters for you to discover in the Galar region.
We're putting everything we've got here at Game Freak into making Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
Please look forward to it.
Yeah! Oh my goodness gracious.
Thanks to all of our guests from
Alright, so yes, that ends the Pokemon Direct portion of this. My goodness, it's already 10:30? Wow. We've been going over this for quite a while, though.
15th, 2019, as a global
Dudes, though.
release.
I wonder what Pokemon they saw, like what they're gonna be facing.
Special double pack.
And of course, with this, you get a Pokemon Double Pack, which I'm probably going to get,
Your new
honestly.
Pokemon adventure in the Galar region. Thank you for watching.
I wonder, will we be able to trade our old Pokemon over from the old games? Ooh. Okay. So, there is actually something like that. Okay, so if I come up on over here, and we go to Pokemon Home. Okay, so there actually is something. Pokemon Sleep Announce, Pokemon Home. Okay, so there is something called Pokemon Home. It doesn't look like there's an actual trailer that I can find right here, for whatever reason. But essentially what Pokemon Home is it is a Nintendo Switch only app that you have on your Nintendo Switch that allows you to access Pokemon Bank. Thus, you can gather all the Pokemon that you have from previous regions, from previous adventures, and bring them on over to the Galar region. Hops on the hype train. Aw yeah! Believes the legendaries we saw? They saw Grookey. Oh goodness. If it's a giant Grookey, I feel bad for them, because that thing does look monstrous. Afraid of Grookey. The Omega Grookey comes at last. Aw yeah though. Game footage is not final. But yeah. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you did like this, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'm going to take a couple of minutes to go ahead and set up for the next set of streaming. We're going to be playing some Pokemon Let's Go. So thank you guys so very much for watching this Pokemon Direct reaction live with me today. I hope you guys do watch the live stream. We'll be bringing that up actually at around 11 o'clock. We're going to take about a 20-minute intermission from the whole Pokemon thing. And then we'll come back. We'll go ahead, get straight on into Pokemon Let's Go. And we're going to get every Pokemon that we can. Hopefully we can get that shiny charm today. But yes, thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Click that like button down below, subscribe to see more content, and ring that bell to get the latest notifications of when I go live. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in just a few minutes. Thank you guys for watching that Pokemon Direct with me.